The noise is just about reaching a crescendo here as these two sides get ready to lock horns. This is football at its finest. There's nothing quite like match day, especially here. This crowd doesn't do ordinary, and we should be in for something very special. So that's got things underway. Now it's Cruyff.
Such good technique.
The pressing's intense, and it's paid off. Can he get on the end of this? Now it's Neymar. Oh, he's shot a goal! What a wonderful goal!
Listen, the big names earn their reputations for precisely the reason we've just seen. They have a habit of making their presence felt, and here we are, early stages. He struck one, and he looks hungry for more.
No space, no problem. You just cannot stop him.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
So, a breakthrough already. Raul. Cristiano Ronaldo. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
Natal clearly should have gone for the easier pass. Now they'll have to quickly regroup.
He's in plenty of space here. Can he finish? No, not this time.
Well, that's a move which shouldn't be allowed to repeat. A dribble, cross and attempt. All too easy.
And the pass is intercepted. Vitinha for Lahm. And it's Lahm. Nicely weighted ball. Raul. He's in a great position here. Very nicely done. There's some great running on show here, but ultimately there was no way through. Picks out, is having a shot! No mistake! A quite incredible spell. They are flying. Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Well, he had to deal with an awful lot of unwanted attention, but his tenacity won the day.
So that's two now without reply.
Yeah, and you have to say that the contrast of moods are very visible now. They really fancy themselves to go and wrap things up.
Raul. Now, can they get him away?
Natal really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
And he lines up a cross. And now they can clear their lines. They're back in possession and ready to go again. Out for a throw. And here's Ronaldinho. Cannavaro gets rid without sophistication. Looking for the run. Oh, well played. That has snuffed out the danger. Danger averted for now. Rodri did well to step in there. That was more than necessary. In with the challenge. Neymar had a really good go at breaking through, but ultimately he goes for a shot! Ronaldinho! Goal! And he's only too grateful to capitalise on the keeper's misfortune.
Well, it still had to be finished off, so well done to the goal scorer, but the keeper should have done a lot better.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Well, there's a real sense that the momentum has shifted here, Peter, and the crowd are reacting to that now.
And we have our very first corner.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Could be danger here. He's got away, and he's there to make the challenge. Costa Curta. And it's Neymar. Pass somewhat off target. Vitinha. Well, that tackle was certainly sturdy. Some excellent tackling here, and that one a perfect example. Vitinha is the team's great visionary. Ronaldinho going face-to-face with his great rival. Cristiano Ronaldo. Goal kick. No, I stand corrected, it's a corner. That's a decent clearance. Out towards the flank. That pass has been well intercepted. And that's definitely not his best. Messi hurtling down that right flank. Time perhaps for one last twist before half-time. Neymar, can he get it through? Neymar. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Now it's Torres. Rodri. That's been cut out, well played. Vitinha. Good running, strong and purposeful. Knocks it into space. And that is as far as they're going to go.
2 added minutes has been indicated.
Vitinha. That's an imaginative pass. Brilliantly cut out. Costa Curta. And it's Rodri. And the referee brings the first half to a close. So we have here a genuinely competitive game with neither team truly in control. A single goal the difference at half-time. Well, the pickings certainly have been rich in this first half.
Yeah, they're ahead, Peter, but they can't afford to get too complacent. They need to go with the same intensity and tempo they showed in getting both the goals. Try to get another now and establish that 2-goal cushion early in the second half.
And we are already promptly back underway.
Natal really need to bring up their intensity and rhythm a notch or two, Peter. Just looked a step too slow on everything.
Ronaldinho. Beckenbauer demonstrating his defensive quality there. Looking to play him in. And he welcomes it in. And it's gone all the way through to the keeper. Lahm. Vitinha. Ronaldinho. Looking understandably energised after his goal. And here's Ronaldinho. Ronaldinho will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. No, that's been intercepted. Ronaldinho. Oh, good shapes to shoot!
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Raul. Well, they are still trailing, and they require a change of fortune pretty sharpish. Oh, that's a fine interception. Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Played into space, played into the box.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Now, he's got space here. That is a great pick out.
Natal really are going for it here, Peter. Now it's just a matter of sustaining the effort.
They're coming again and again.
I think they just have to keep forcing.
And the shot! And he's there to clear it.
Well, Peter, just see here how a lot of the attacking players aren't dropping back anymore.
And that means just one thing, I suppose.
Yeah, they just simply want to engage the counter-attack.
That has not gone well. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Torres! They've done it! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. It was casual, it was careless, and it has proven costly.
Nepal really were asking for trouble there by failing to cope with a formidable press.
And with that, the hat-trick is complete.
Well, he's been on a crusade, and his first goal seemed to just whet the appetite.
Well, that has changed the dynamic somewhat.
Well, this is nothing less than they deserve, Peter. They're in the driving seat now.
Raul, Ronaldinho. It's a good-looking delivery. Cleared away. Nicely spread. While facing up to his adversary, this is shot at goal! And no, he couldn't find the finish.
Well, it wasn't to be this time, but that should add to his level of confidence, something they can really do with at the moment.
Corner number 2 then. Cleared without hesitation. Beckenbauer deals with that comfortably. Neymar. And that's put paid to a promising move. Now who's going to be first to this? Well, he's not happy with that challenge, but the referee has let it go. Vitinha, and it's Ronaldinho. Van Balten. Baresi. Over to the left. Looking for options for movement. Chance for a shot! Oh, denied brilliantly!
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
Substitution on the field.
It's their second corner of the game.
Neymar. Number 9, Suarez. Coming on the field, number 17, Danielson. Number 25, Conte. Substitution.
Can he finish? And it has a shot! Pele. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. He's a sharp little ball here. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Baresi. Keep the ball and you win the game. It really is that simple. Danielson. Now it's Cruyff. Cannavaro calmly anticipates.
Has been indicated.
Now it's Bale. Danielson. Beckenbauer. Cannavaro makes the interception. And that will be it. Oh, that was a frustrating game. They were, at times, cohesive, very capable, but Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours,
Hello,
it might not
everybody,
feel
and
like that.
welcome to today's
The
match.
stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Colours vivid and vibrant, songs loud and proud. The tone for this game is well and truly set. There's the whistle. Yet another page in the history of this grand old rivalry. And he plays one through. Iker Casillas, Jim, a man considered amongst the greatest ever when it comes to goalkeeping.
Yeah, and it's all the more impressive given that he's relatively short for a keeper, Peter. But he makes up for it with his agility, his laser focus and the ability to live up to the big occasion. Also, don't forget the way he exerts control, despite not being particularly outspoken. That is something else too.
Vitinha, Van Dijk. Haaland. There were better options before the ball was lost. Easy to save from up here, I know. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped.
Messi, and he's managed to get free. Oh, such a clever touch. Hoisted in, and it's kept out by a stubborn defence. Now it's Rosicky. Could move up a gear here. And that's put paid to a promising move. And here's Haaland. It is early, but the game hasn't yet sparked into life. Rooney. Maradona. Looking for options for movement. Cruyff.
Yeah, we're actually currently watching a contest of insipid probing. The only way is up, I hope.
He's picked his way through. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. And here's Christian. It's Bale! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
Oh, it's very good running that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
And he's intervened well there. Cruyff. Cruyff is offering some sort of an apology there.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
Thinks about the shot. Bit of an appeal, but nothing doing. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. That has ended up in no man's land. Now, can they get him away? Haaland, he's face-to-face, shapes to shoot! Oh, it's there! The breakthrough strike! That is so good, such sharp skills, and such a delicious finish.
Well, I think he was saying to his teammates, how dare you doubt me?
So we have had the first significant moment. It is 1-0.
Well, that's changed the mood entirely, as you'd expect, Peter. It'll be fascinating now to see what kind of reaction it will cause.
And the shot's on here. Rooney really struggling to influence the game.
They're just trying to negate his influence, and it looks like whatever it takes.
Rooney! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
He's definitely living up to the occasion here. He just loves being out there amongst it.
India with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. And that has earned a reprieve for the time being. And now they can spring out of defence. Throw it. Can he get on the end of this? Well, nicely intercepted. Messi. And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Rooney.
If they want to counter, they could do with more speed.
And it's Belletti. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
1-0 here just before the break, and it looks as though it's going to stay that way for now. Cannavaro. Oh, this is a great position. Cruyff. And it's Bale. It's a searching pass. Floated through. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Not the most accurate pass. And it's Rooney. Rooney. Chance for a shot! Oh, that was nice, but not quite the end product required.
That's really well played. It's just the type of run you need. Off the shoulder of the last defender, stay onside.
Oh, good spread. And here's Cruyff. And a chance! He scores! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
It's beautiful poise. I mean, most players in that position, I think...
It's Rooney! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. And it's half-time here. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Natal really should be thinking about killing this off early in the second half, Peter. The boss will be demanding the same level of intensity from his team. So I expect to see the same positive intent after the break, the same purpose again.
Well, the players definitely know they're in a derby. More of the same to come after the break, you can be sure of that. A half of massive entertainment and excitement. A 2-goal margin, yes, but all things still possible. And that's the start of another 45 minutes. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Costa Curta. Here's Maradona. Brzezinski. Now, what about a counter-attack? Oh, it's ruffled a few feathers, but well dealt with. Oh, he's bustling through here. Costa Curta. No, again there's no way through. Great vision. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Cristiano Ronaldo! And that's what you call inspired goalkeeping.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Cruyff. And it's been played through. Nice interception, well timed. Pass somewhat off target. Cannavaro. Passing is crisp and sharp. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Alexander-Arnold. So 2-0 the scoreline early after half-time. Oh, no joy this time. Messi. And now the breakaway. Oh, that's clever. Dealt with nicely by the defence. Rooney. And it's Maradona, played down the flank. Well read, nice interception. Van Dijk, very much a man of this moment. Cristiano Ronaldo, being hounded, manhandled at times.
Well, they seem intent on marking him out of the game. They're certainly trying to wind them up in the process, Peter.
Now, can they get it back? Wriggles his way through. Back in once more. That is a brilliant interception. Van Dijk gets it clear, and he's being shifted off it. Now it's Maradona. Maradona purring through the gears. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Rosicki, loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Cruyff did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise.
Paul have turned up with a human blockade. This is top defence.
Neither of these two want to come off second best. Rooney. Now it's Maradona. Pinches it off him. Aimed beyond the defence. Chance! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
Cristiano Ronaldo deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
Oh, that is a nice touch. Steaming on goalwards. Can he finish? Dispatched clinically. Back within one. They have them in their sights again. And that really is so impressive.
Well, from the moment he got involved, he looked as if he'd go all the way. Terrific.
India get themselves back into contention.
Well, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
Knocks it into space.
Nepal surely have to be commended for their drive and desire. Most teams would be taking the easier defensive route by now.
And the lead stays intact, just.
That's really unlucky, because he didn't do an awful lot wrong then. It's a let-off for that defence.
Substitution on the field, number 21.
Time then for the first substitution of the game.
Well, for me, this was the obvious substitution. He'd become just a little jaded, and as a result of that, he was most likely to make a mistake. I think sometimes when the body becomes tired, the brain goes with it, and I think that's happened in this case.
Bellingham is wide and looking to get onto this. Bellingham tries to pass it through. Shot a goal! And he hits the net! And surely that clinches it! There really is no way back now! Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
It's just sloppy to lose the ball like that, Peter. The ease which they were able to cut through them from there.
And the shot! Relentless! Just relentless! And they are tearing the opposition apart here. Simply breathtaking stuff. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get...
He rises! Final touch was poor.
Substitution on the field, number 18.
So there's going to be another change here.
Number 7, Vitinha. Coming on the field, number 10, Pele. Number 15, Frenkie de Jong.
Rice. That has not gone well. Threads one in. And it's made its way to him. Oh, just skips past his man. That's a little off top. Great chance! They've got to be quick to recover this. And he's managed to gift it back.
Added minute has been indicated.
Oh, good steal, he just read it. Hazard goes on a charge down the left. Now it's Rice. And Dijk promptly onto that, and that is that.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Lahm.
It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
And that is as far as it goes. So a real showpiece win. This lot was simply far too clever for their opponents, and despite their best endeavours, it has ended in an easy win. Haaland picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there.
Just a quick
So there it
announcement.
is. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters, who are ready now to perform. So that's got things underway. He won't be happy with that one. Well, a glitch with the rangefinder there, and evident annoyance.
Yeah, he just didn't seem to get enough on the pass, Peter, did he?
He's got full! Goal!
Well, they would have been looking at him to produce the goods, and that was very kind of him to oblige so early.
Utterly unsophisticated, but stuck away with unashamed certainty.
Well, I don't think he could have asked for a better ball in there, Peter. All he had to do was get in position.
Ajax are already chasing the game. They didn't envisage that. And he cuts out the supply. Messi. Messi will not want to lose out here, not against this opponent. Gerrard. De Bruyne. And he's picked out the run. Ronaldo was alert to the possibilities, but in the end it's fruitless. And here's Ronaldinho. Oh, that was vital. Well, that looks a foul. Yep, referee's given it. So just the one early goal to report so far. And the score is 1-0. Oh, strongly challenged there. Can he get on the end of this? And the counter is on. And it's Cruyff. Lahm. Threads one in. And the shot! Oh, that is rather wayward.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
Has a look and plays it forward. Van Bouten spots it and intercepts. David Villa. Gerrard. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
Cruyff. Now it's Ronaldinho. De Bruyne. And he shoots! Good run, lovely take, but that is where it stopped.
De Bruyne has every reason to be disappointed after being played in so well. The gaffer won't let him forget that.
And we have our very first corner. And that has been cleared. Cannavaro. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
He's shifting through the gears here. Oh, well played.
Well, it seems as if he's just had a momentary lapse and slipped into tunnel vision because he had good options around him and he failed to get his head up.
There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Cristiano Ronaldo!
Oh, once he made the save, it didn't take the keeper long to start barking at his defence.
David Villa receives it in a good position here. Now it's Pelé. No, not quite on the same wavelength. Cruyff. Gerrard. Oh, easy pickings there. Nicely weighted ball. A slightly better ball would have led to a very different outcome there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
De Bruyne. And it's Ronaldinho. Oh, delightful ball. And he's in. Haaland! It's anyone's ball now. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Cruyff. Neither of these two want to come off second best. Cruyff showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out.
It looks very much like they'd be happy to settle for this narrow lead at the break.
Gerrard, very much a man of this moment. No, again there's no way through. Cruyff. And it's De Bruyne. Xavi Alonso. Now that looks a decent ball. David Villa looking to run onto it.
Added time.
Azar is offering some sort of an apology there.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
De Bruyne. Great chance! And that is going to be the final action of the first half. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness, perhaps the only things lacking.
Please turn your attention to
First
the
half
screen
thoughts?
for information.
Well, this is when you need your players to step up, Peter. Be brave, see all that courage. They need to have a big start to the second half to give them some momentum, and they're not going to get that if they're being too risk-averse.
Leading a cagey game here. It's had its moments, and it's 1-0 at the break. So we're just settling back into this second half. A solitary goal, that has been the crucial difference. Takes a shot! He has done it! And this is getting better and better. Well, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
So that's two now without reply.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
And again, they run up against stubborn defending. Van Bouten calmly anticipates. De Bruyne. Out to the left it goes. Drives, gets his head on it! Oh, not this time, but a lot of applause for the thought.
I think we can expect a few more of those now. Better timing was all that was required. Nepal are clearly enjoying a very good spell. The flow of momentum is bang in their favour.
Messi. Tries to play it through. He's having a shot! Yes! And that was his 20th goal for this team. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get pressed from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
2 goals on the day, and he may not yet be done. A case now of complete control.
This is wonderful front-footed football. The manager will be absolutely thrilled to see his team clicking in every department.
Over to the left. Hazard. Well, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. De Bruyne does really well to win the ball there. Cristiano Ronaldo. That's an imaginative pass. Oh, the chip pass hasn't quite come off. Ajax appear to be happy to let their front players stay up front all the time.
Well, it's signalling to the opposition that they're setting themselves up for the counter-attack. It's plain and simple.
Odo. Messi.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Taken off it pretty forcefully. David Villa unable to make it happen. Just about within shooting range. It's off target and by quite a way.
Well, probably not the best way to try and get back into this game, but it could spark something into life.
And the pass is intercepted. Now, can they get him away? Lam. Xabi Alonso. ended up in no man's land. Oh, that's a fine interception. Oh, cracking ball. De Bruyne. Oh, it's a nice idea, but the execution was lacking. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Ajax clearly didn't help themselves by telegraphing that one. It was always going to be intercepted.
He steps in, and that's the end of that. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Cross goes in there. And he's gone looking for safety.
Natal are totally dominant in the middle of the park. A no-way through zone.
Whistle's gone, that's a foul. Just a talking to, I think. Yes, it is. Well, this may not be the kindest angle for a direct hit. It's a pretty loose pass. That has not gone well. And De Bruyne! And how did he not make it four?
It's almost like he had too much thinking time there, Peter.
And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Ahead by 3, but they won't want to take their foot off the pedal. And he was quick to react. Great vision. That has been cut short. Azar. Can he spark a counter here? He has found the way through. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. Now it's Cruyff. And this is Gerrard. Gerrard showed plenty of zest in getting to the ball, but couldn't quite sort it out. He is through here. That's an excellent interception. That has been slung wide. And he's picked it up out wide. And that is as far as it goes. Well, that was a tale of two very different teams. One driven, ruthless, prolific. The other quite the opposite in all of those areas. The result, a very accurate reflection of what we saw. Ronaldinho picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there. How would you summarise what we've seen today then, Jim?
I think we just saw a team winning by playing to their strengths. There was a clear picture of what they set out to do.
Well, football is, of course, ultimately just a game, but for the next 2 hours, it might not feel like that. The stadium is full of noise and energy. This certainly matters. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. So bring it on. Hype, expectation, emotion.
Hello,
The game yet to kick off.
today's
The
match.
excitement already palpable. And the mood is boisterous. It is a perfect ambience for the central characters who are ready now to perform. And we're underway. And it's Gerrard. Great vision. Oh, that's well spotted. And the shot! And he's done it!
Well, talk about a real rude awakening. It's almost as if the defence saw nothing coming. They just didn't anticipate. On heels rather than toes.
Perfect placement. The one place the keeper couldn't reach.
That's expertly finished, and he's done that so often.
Number 18.
So the game's first significant moment, and it's come earlier than perhaps we anticipated. Bullet. Now it's Pelé. Can he get it through? Look at the... He's having a shot! Great build-up. It all deserved a better ending.
Cristiano Ronaldo deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
Pelé, played out to the right. And he's managed to get free. And across it goes. Oh, he's been... Can he finish? And a terrific save from the keeper.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Paris Saint-Germain with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Ronaldinho can get it clear. Now here's the delivery. It's their second corner of the game. That's crossed into the middle, and he gets rid in a hurry.
Well, they're clearly focusing on that right side, Peter. That's where the crosses are coming from, where the danger lies. Beckham clearly looking the key component now with the concentration on width. Gives the defence a decision to make, whether to go zonal or man-to-man now.
Nice bit of trickery. He's found the way through. Terrific header! Firm header, just off target.
He did so well there, it's just a shame about the accuracy.
And that's the end of that. It all started well enough. And this is Pelé! Stood up well to him there. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Oh, red, nice interception. And no, that is pretty much the end of that. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Bale. Really didn't have enough to concern the defence. Threads one in. Bale, who's set up one goal so far. Now it's Beckham. He's shifting through the gears here. Keeper has taken decisive action. Oh, what has happened here? Aimed beyond the defence. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't click.
Haaland! Oh, he did the hard part right, but fluffed the finish.
Oh, it's very good running that. You're always going to have chances with that kind of movement.
That has ended up in no man's land. And it's Cruyff. Oh, super find. And he was alert to it. It is a corner. Pullet tries to clear. He's having a go! And that is certainly not what he had in mind.
At all, I've found chances hard to come by, so that's perfectly understandable.
Toma. Ronaldinho. And the finish! And it's in! They have come roaring back!
Well, you have to credit the desire there. These boys knew they were in a battle, and they did exactly what was needed to get back into it. That's going to make the boss just a little happy now.
Another moment of magic, a real wow moment.
And how easy did he make that look? That is supreme.
And that has added a whole new complexion to the game.
Well, this is to be expected, Peter. When you've got two strong teams of fairly equal standing, the outcome should all come down to finishing.
Great ball if he can get there. Oh, he's been caught napping. Oh, he's going to be pulled back for that one. He knew what was coming. That's a yellow card. Toma. Can he get on the end of chance? And he's there to belt it away. Ah, good steal, he just read it. Now, can they get him away? Ah, that looks a good ball through. Gerrard.
There will be 3 minutes at a time.
Pelé. Drive. It's Pelé! Oh, that was a brilliant save.
Pelé actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
Bale. He's a sharp little ball here. Well, he's certainly caught him there. It's a free kick. And no surprise, that's a booking. Schmeichel claims it, and the referee brings the first half to a close. Nothing to separate the two teams at half-time. They've both given it a really good go, and they head into the break all square. And we are up to the break.
Oh, what a half of football. It's 1-1, but it could easily be 3-3 or more. Breakneck speed brilliance.
So in they come for the break with nothing to separate them. The score 1-1. Paris Saint-Germain get the second half going. And he's forced to go back. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Cristiano Ronaldo! And kept out by the most elastic of saves.
Really anticipated that well, didn't he?
So, third corner of the game. That's going to go a long way. And now they can spring out of defence. Davids. And it's Hullet. Looking for the run. Beckham receives it in a wide position.
This is the time you need that pace.
Now it's Haaland. And this is Ronaldinho. Shot a goal! What a wonderful goal!
Oh, he's quite the pro. The speed and sharpness in his game gives him an advantageous edge, and he applies it with lethal effect. He's class, real class.
Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
I was impressed with both the movement and the pass, both causing lots of problems for that defence.
So we have a breakthrough. Now how will things develop from here?
Well, they've done the hard part now, Peter. Can they cling on, or even better, can they get another?
Tries to pass it through, and he welcomes it in. Beckham. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Now it's Pelé.
You can never be short of runners into space, as long as the space left behind is filled.
No mistake! That is remarkable! All square in a matter of moments.
Yeah, and analysis of the goal should take a back seat to the importance of a committed reaction. This is wonderful to watch.
Quite a thriller this one's become.
Well, there's resilience for you, Peter. As a side, they never lost focus despite the setback, and this is thoroughly merited for me. Now they can go one better, possibly.
Ronaldinho. That's an imaginative pass. And this is Ronaldo. And the ball is out of play. That is good pressure, just hounded him off it. Now it's Bale. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Played into space. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. Well, it looked promising for a moment, but it came to nothing. Looking for a runner. Cannavaro deals with that comfortably. Looking to play him in. That is a great pick out. Oh, that was vital. Well, here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. Not the most accurate pass.
Pretty robust defending.
Oh, he's taken out. That'll be a foul. It's a straight red. He has been given his marching orders. Paris Saint-Germain are down to 10 men.
Substitutions taking place.
Paris Saint-Germain choosing to make the first change. Baresi. There's the crossfield ball. It's an inviting looking ball, that. Bellingham. Knocks it into space. Played into space out wide. Goal! Paris Saint-Germain! And the comeback is complete.
Substitution in progress.
So there's going to be another change here.
Well, I think he'll undoubtedly add more movement and fluidity in the final third with his passing range.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for.
Well, it's great commitment on show here, They'll be hoping now that they can stay focused and disciplined enough to hold on to this.
Oh, that's fabulous.
Paris Saint-Germain clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
Well, that's down to a simple miscalculation. No more, no less.
Maldini does really well to win the ball there. Maldini, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Cristiano Ronaldo. It's Cristiano Ronaldo! And the lead stays intact, just.
Well, that's the response the crowd were looking for, Peter, and it's applause all round us here.
Lovely pass, but can he get there? The final moments of a game that has been pretty compelling overall.
Well, it's looking like too little too late, but they are giving it all they have.
And it's Ronaldinho. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo.
Nepal really don't have a choice now. They just have to throw everything forward and give themselves a chance to draw level.
Out of play for a
Substitution
throw.
on the field. Number 14, Johan Cruyff. Number 22, Mitoma. Coming on the field, number 11, Bellingham. Number 42, Musiala.
Well, they shouldn't be dawdling at this stage. They need to get the ball in the mixer and quickly.
Ronaldinho.
6
Musiala.
added minutes has been
That looks a
indicated.
decent ball.
That's just playing it safe and simple.
Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
Davids. And it's Ronaldinho.
Well, he certainly wasn't in the mood to take any risks.
Substitution on the field. Number
Well,
27,
they've got to get everyone forward, and
Silvestre.
maybe even the keeper.
Coming on the field is number 2, Costa Curta.
And he's gone looking for safety. Tries to play it. Great chance! It's in! They have stolen level at the last! There was no getting to that. No getting to it at all. Expertly done.
He had the whole picture in his head, Peter. He didn't even look at the goalkeeper.
All square again into the dying minutes.
It just...
Added time is up, and there goes the whistle. Magic. What a magical football match, and genuine respect all round. Ronaldinho picking up the Man of the Match award, and no surprise there.
Please turn towards the screen for
So,
a
Jim, how
special
do you reflect on
presentation
what we've
featuring
seen?
our guest
Nepal
performance
certainly
today.
had some good moments, Peter. There were plenty of encouraging spells that more should have been made of.
My thanks to Jim alongside me, and as the fans make their way home, so must we. Good evening to you. Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Well, colour and passion just oozing from the stands here. These fans love their football, and we're about to be dished up a feast of it. So it's away we go then. Well, the idea was a good one. The execution of it, not quite so.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
And it's Valverde. And this is Pele. What an impressive figure Oliver Kahn cuts.
Yeah, they call him the Titan, Peter, and the reasons are fairly obvious. As personalities go, we're talking big.
As close as you get to goalkeeping perfection. Oh, well played, well sorted out. Well, we expected better, and so did he. Van Dijk cuts it out. Probing pass. Well played, that has snuffed out the danger. Ronaldinho. Pele. Good effort first time.
That's unlucky. The idea was really smart for me, and he's had a good go at it.
Borussia Dortmund with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Danger averted for now. Anything noteworthy in the early part of the match? It's Pele! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
Yeah, the ball in there was simply superb. He won't be too happy that it's gone to waste like that.
Ronaldinho. And it's Bale. Hazard. Driving forward. Hazard! That is decidedly lacking.
I thought it was a really good break. No shortage of pace nor intensity. Exactly what's required when on the counter-attack.
Gives it back. If you have just joined us, well, you've missed no goals. It's Hazard! Well, that wasn't too dissimilar to the previous attempt.
Well, the breakthrough hasn't come yet, Peter, but you do feel they're upping the ante here. They'll get their reward if they can stick at this.
here's a man adored by many, even deified by some. And here's Cristiano Ronaldo. Tchouaméni did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Lovely pass, but can he get there? And he's on his way! That has ended up in no man's land. He's a sharp little ball here. Now it's Haaland. De Bruyne. And it's Lahm. Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Lahm is very much the model of the modern-day fullback. Cannavaro kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Ronaldinho. Passes coming off in quick succession here. Bellingham. Threads one in. Great ball if he can get there. Well, that had the makings of something quite promising, but it's fizzled out into nothing. Decent progress down the left. Great defending, strong and determined. There's a beautiful simplicity about this contest. Willing running on one side, dogged defence on the other. Now it's Hazard. Hazard cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
They're just trying to negate his influence, and it looks like whatever it takes.
Now it's Haaland. Ronaldinho. And this is Ronaldo. Costa Curta. Mbappe. And that interception was most necessary.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Ronaldinho. Cristiano Ronaldo. Hazard. Mbappe.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Cannavaro. Well, that has not gone well. Can he get on the end of this? Hoisted upfield by the keeper. That is good alertness. And it's half-time here. Well, it was a half of could-haves and should-haves, but as the whistle blows, we remain where we started. Plenty for both managers to mull over here. What do you think we're up to after 45 minutes?
Well, simply put, Peter, they haven't been good enough to trouble the opposition. They need to play with more courage in the second half and a lot more intent.
So we are still where we were at the beginning. It is 0-0 at the break. So we're straight back at it at the start of the second half. So neither side has yet broken through. Haaland has been booked, just to confirm, for that earlier incident. Tries to pass it for Pele! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Pele is offering a wry smile there. Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
And it's Hazard, driving on and making good progress. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Well, the pass wasn't good enough, and he knows it.
Bale.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Dink through. Brilliantly cut out. It's a pretty loose pass. De Bruyne. So, Jim, is that the manager telling the real chance? And he's there to clear it. Oh, they could be caught out here. And he whips it in. Rudiger gets it away. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
Vitinha. And it's Bale. Haaland is onto this. He steps in, and that's the end of that. And that pass is somewhat less than ideal.
Well, everything up to the final pass looked decent. They just couldn't pick out that killer ball.
Is there any support? It's Bale! He's keen, determined to have his say.
Nepal really can be very happy with the way they're going about things, Peter. They'll want to capitalise on this good spell, though.
And still, we await the first breakthrough. Ronaldinho. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. And that's been intercepted.
That was well played, well stopped. It's the sort of situation they'll want to capitalise on now.
Looking for the run. He's in plenty of space here. Out for a throw. He's on it. Can he get away? Well, that looks a decent ball. Out to the left it goes.
They'll want to make the most of this turnover.
Well, facing up to his adversary, this is a formidable matchup. It is a corner.
Substitution in progress.
Corner number 2 then. Pelé plays it short. Now it's Pelé. Well, that pass surprised everyone, and not in a good way. De Bruyne powering forward here, looking to play him in. Vitinha picks it up out wide.
Don't you just love the level of intensity here? Neither is prepared to back down, and to be honest, that's how it should be.
Bellingham. Oh, that looks a cracking ball. Look at the space here. Shot a goal! Oh, the ball's run loose here.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Good ball over the top.
Well, they've got one eye on the clock, but the balancing act is very fine at this stage. Go for it, and it could backfire. Sit back, and it may be at a price.
And it's De Bruyne. Just 5 minutes remaining now. It's a searching pass.
I think we might be done here, Peter. I don't see there being enough time for them to try again.
Now, can they get him away? Can he get onto this? Ronaldinho. Now looking to orchestrate a counter.
There will be 1 minute added time.
He's had it taken off him. Jordi Alba. Looking for options for movement. He's shifting through the gears here. And that is that. Frustration, exasperation, vexation, certainly from an attacking perspective. Neither side able to make an Well, what a scene we have here. There's a real expectant buzz in the stadium, and the players on the pitch are raring to go any minute now. Well, the pre-match build-up has been fantastic. Now, the game itself. There's the whistle. And it's Cristiano Ronaldo. And he shoots! He's in space and looking for options. Well, the defence just about came out on top, but they were certainly tested. Raul. Oh, now here's an interesting matchup. And here's... Can he finish? Oh, what a chance! Now, who's going to be first to this? Neither of these two want to come off second best. Lovely ball and a real chance now.
Natal definitely are on top of things in these early stages, Peter. If this is how they intend to go on, I think the opposition might see some trouble.
That's Ronaldinho, and the shot! Decent enough try.
Yeah, he may have snatched at that a bit, even though it was quite close.
Well read, nice interception. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
He made it look a bit predictable. There's a player below, Peter, that I admire on a professional and personal level, the one and only Raul.
He's just out on his own for consistency.
Indeed, and a terrific leader. Talent has to be backed up by hard work and tenacity, and he leads by example, hence the respect he commands.
Ambitious ball here. Oh, delightful ball. Hazard! Vitinha. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. Now it's Haaland. Cannavaro gets a foot in here. Now it's Torres. Raul. He's tried one! Great effort, beautifully taken.
Oh, the technical control was exquisite. The pummeled attempt was exasperating.
And it's Ronaldinho. Adams kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. He shifted it to the flank. It's a good foot in there. Lahm powering forward here. Now it's Ronaldinho. Raul. Now it's Haaland! An attempt which, in hindsight, was probably just beyond him.
He did very well trying to adjust himself, but not the expected outcome.
Brazil are looking to go forward now. Oh, played right into his path. He's got away. Well, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence... He's had a shot! Goal! Brazil! And Brazil take the lead. As simple as you like, the outcome utterly inevitable.
Well, my sympathies go to the keeper, who is left horribly exposed. You don't expect players to switch off in front of goal like that.
So we have the first goal.
Yeah, but I think they all know too well that things are far from done here, and while there's never a good time to be caught out, you definitely don't want it to be now.
Here comes the cross. Chance for a shot! And the keeper has reacted superbly there.
Ronaldinho actually didn't do an awful lot wrong, to be honest.
It's their second corner of the game. And now a sudden chance to counter.
Brazil really are trying to go early and direct here, Peter. There's definitely a conscious effort to almost bypass midfield. and get someone in quickly.
Yeah, no, absolutely.
And the long ball is ridiculed somewhat, but long passing will always have a respect, particularly if it picks out the movement up front, of course.
Well, he's looking at the referee, but the referee is shaking his head. And this is Hazard, and he's on his way! And this is Raul, and he's managed... It's Raul! Well, the finish certainly didn't match the build-up.
Raul deserves a lot of credit for his willingness to make those runs. The passers will always have an option with him.
Excellent challenge there, uncompromising. And he's intervened well there. Ronaldinho. Cruyff. Ronaldinho. Good read, needed to be. That's a sharp pass. Van Dijk promptly onto that, and that is that. Looking to play him in. Well, that's beautifully weighted. Well, quality clearly deserted him at the crucial moment.
His teammates are really annoyed with that, you know, and they have every right to be.
That is a jarring tackle, but apparently nothing wrong with it.
There will be 1 minute
Alexander-Arnold. Can he get it through? Oh, no joy this time. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. So a steady, solid and more than satisfactory first half. They've got the lead, and that gives them something to build on after the break.
Well, let's not beat about the bush, Peter. It's been fairly flat, and the support have had little to cheer about, so an awful lot of questions have got to be asked, and the answers need to be found in a hurry.
So off we go once more.
Nepal can really do with some bigger names standing up here. At times they didn't even look as if they knew what they were doing.
Cruyff. Can he get on the end of it? Ronaldinho! Played into space. Cannavaro kept his eye on it, and he's there. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. And it's Cruyff. It's run loose here. Well, there was an element of promise insofar as they kept the ball well, but they did very little with it. Nicely weighted ball. Chance! Oh no, this does not look good. Lovely feet. That's a lovely, neat pass. And here's Cruyff. Haaland. Yeah, that does look a foul. Referee's given a free kick.
Well, I think the alternative was to stand there and do nothing while he tried to score, and obviously he's not going to allow that, Peter, is he?
This certainly looks appetising, well within shooting range. And now as good a time as any to pull level. And the ball is out of play. Ronaldinho. Now then, the ball's come loose. And they're back on the ball again. And this is Raul. Oh, what a climb! And for a moment, time stood still.
And this is why almost every team presses from the front these days, Peter. If you get it right, it creates more chances.
Still chasing the game, trailing by one. Cruyff. Spread it left. And this is Ronaldo. Raul. Nice physical challenge. Messi. Almost an hour gone. Probing pass. And this is Hazard. He has found a way through.
Hazard really has the confidence and skill to be able to hold the ball up like that until support arrives a little sooner, and just maybe there he overdid it slightly and should have released it because the support was arriving quickly.
Now it's Torres. That's good vision. And this is Hazard. It's Hazard! Vitinha is always looking to break lines, and there's his chance to lead the counter. Your impression so far, Jim?
Well, there'll be no accusations of a lack of effort. They're giving as good as they get when it comes to chances. Well, that's certainly more like it. They can't let the intensity drop now, Peter.
There is an irresistible, irrepressible look about them here.
Well, the question now is whether they can...
Goes for a shot! He's done very well to get to that.
Hazard is offering a wry smile there.
Brazil looking to pass their way through. And it's played in. And he's there to clear it. And he's had a hit! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. Haaland. Now it's Cristiano Ronaldo. He's shifting through the gears here.
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
And it's Vitinha. And he's there to make the challenge. Plenty of appeals, but the referee is not interested. Has a look and plays it forward. Dink through. And again, they run up against stubborn defending. Van Dijk.
Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
Can he spark a counter here? It's come to nothing.
Nepal appear determined to play through the middle again, and guess what? It's the same result.
Oh, this looks sharp. And here's Ronaldinho. That is a crunching tackle.
Nepal really can only do one thing now, Peter.
Cristiano Ronaldo! All right on the edge of the penalty area. What's he giving here? And that is a huge moment in the context of the game.
Substitution on the field, number 6.
So this to restore parity.
Coming on the field is number 11, Bellingham.
A formality, we're level. A time for a cool head, and that is precisely what he showed.
Well, look at the keeper's reaction, Peter. He felt he could have kept it out. That was so tight.
So all square with almost no time remaining.
Credit where it's due. This is great attitude. Now the only question is whether there's enough in the tank to grab another.
Number 14, Johan Cruyff. Coming on to replace him is number 42, Musiala.
Look, there has to be more urgency here. The ball has to get to the other end much faster.
Ronaldinho. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, but it had to be. Now it's Vinicius Junior. Now it's Mbappe. And that interception was most necessary.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And the referee's looking at his watch. We could be done here. He's having a go! They've got to be quick to recover this. And that's that. Decent game of football, that. Intense, intriguing. And both sides, as it turns out, unable to be separated. Your final thoughts, Jim?